Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the post-strike streams, where I am no longer on strike and we'll see how today goes, because, I can hear I've been a bit shouty and stuff like that, so today's stream might be a little bit shorter than normal, just a heads up. So, yeah, because I can hear him different. I do have an audition to do after this, I'm afraid, so... But I wanted to say hello to everyone and do a bit of something. I didn't want to cancel this too late or whatever. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, hello there everyone. How are we all doing? Can you hear me? Can you see the game? Can you see everything? We'll get into everything in a sec. But yeah, so I do apologize. Yeah, I did a bunch of screamy auditions this morning. There's also something else going on. And I have an audition to do after this. So... we might need to, cut things short a bit early today. Just have a sip of water, and I'll say hi to people, and then we'll get into it. Okay, so Xander hi, and Lily hi, and Kevin hi, and Kieran hi, and Miss Wannikins hi, and who else? Have I missed any? A small shiny guy hi. So welcome. And I just need to change top chat to live chat because I hate when it does that, but we'll get into the game and we'll do our tickets and stuff like that. Doing some brain-meltingly boring work tasks. Glad to have a stream to keep things interesting. Well, hopefully I am not boring. We might have a shorter stream. I need to see. I had an important audition come through, literally right as I was, about to sort of go to my room to set everything up. But yeah, okay. So let's just hang on. Tickets, template. So I am running on very little sleep today as well. I will explain why in a sec. But could you guys, gals, non-binary pals, please let me know. Strike and then say I can do, and then let me know who you can do out of a thunderous Kartana and or I need to. Oh no, wait, and or stack attacker. Yes. So yeah, could you please let me know who you can do out of Thunderous Kartana and or Stack Attacker? For those who are like, Stack Attacker? That's not one of your tickets. It is now, baby. Because yesterday we got the Black Bulu. I might not do the James voice, I just realized. But we'll have to see. So yes, so could you please, ready, set, bow, let me know. Here we go, type in chat, let me know what you can do, and then we'll figure this out. Oh, okay, Kevin can't do the first round, Kieran can do stuff. If we end up having not enough people, maybe we won't even do any Dynamax Adventures at all. But yeah, no, but here's the thing. Actually, if literally that is all we have, like Kieran and Kevin, I will probably just end the stream in a few minutes to go do that audition. Because I'll tell you the other thing. The other thing. Oh yeah, the software update. I just had to do that too. No, chat, let me explain what's going on. So yeah, I had my screamy auditions this morning, or auditions where I had to do some screaming. And then what happened was last night, basically, sort of cut a long story short, but then I'll tell you the slightly longer version. To cut a long story short, last night, for those of you who have been around the stream long enough, you may remember Sylar, and yes, you can tell where this is going very quickly. Sylar, the cat who would, back at the old place, constantly interrupt me and would misbehave and be a menace to democracy, that same Sylar. Unfortunately, last night, he took a really rapid, turn for the worse. A decline in which there was no going back, and long story short, sort of about 3:15 this morning, we had to go to an all-night 24/7 place and have him euthanized. And it was horrible, and it was sad, and basically I slept for like, so he sort of was bad at like sort of 6:30 last night, like PM. So he was like bad, and we kind of knew we'd have to book some kind of like emergency vet appointment today. But I kind of went to bed like at some point after midnight, because I was like, I do have that audition in the morning, and I gotta, try and get some sleep before it. I slept for about 2 hours, and then basically there was like more commotion and stuff, and then he was doing way worse, and it kind of got to a point where it was like, because before everything was kind of more peaceful, and although like he was struggling, there wasn't any kind of like distress kind of thing, but then there started being a bit more distress, and he just really deteriorated. And it's one of those things where we just kind of knew, like, we can't wait until the sun comes up or whatever. So yeah, we had to kind of do this sort of rush down to a animal place and just kind of let him go peacefully. And yeah, so yeah, I managed to get like 2 hours sleep after that, and then I did my audition, and then I did my other audition, which was like very screamy. I scream, you scream. Oh, maybe I could do that audition and get some ice cream. So yeah, if we don't have that many people, if we only have like 2 people, then yeah, and that's the thing. That's the thing, Kevin, about making the call. Basically, it sort of weirdly worked out in this way where there are like no regrets or anything like that. Like it's one of those things where if we'd have taken him earlier, like if we'd have taken him like before I went to bed, it would have been like, that's like too, that could have been too soon, and is there something we could have done or whatever. But by taking him when we did, and with how he was, like we didn't leave him, which was good. But then when we took him when he did, it was definitely obvious. It was like, no, this now needs to be the end. So, yeah. So, and Lily, yes, that's what the story is. Yes. So yeah. So Sila, yeah. So we had to euthanize him, put him down. Whatever phrase you want to use, like his life is over. So yeah, so if you remember Sila, if you remember his loud, noisy antics, then and how we haven't had them because we moved to the new place. Like he'd been, really good, but he'd also not been good for a long time. So, yeah, we yeah, he's just not sorry. This is where like the tiredness comes in. That's not like an emotional thing. It's just where my brain's not working because of lack of sleep. But yeah, Sila is but yeah, he was the one who was always causing problems. But he like I sort of said, he'd kind of like had troubles for a while. I mean, he also had like behavioral issues, which is the weird, annoying thing. Like it was just like he was an a-hole at times, but like his back legs hadn't been good for a long time. And basically, without going into the full story, I basically like heard him very distressed at one point last night, and his back legs had like just completely gone, and he was like under my roommate's bed, and he's kind of thrashing about trying to like get up. And then once he'd kind of calmed down a bit, and I'd realized that once he calmed down a bit, I was able to like put him on the bed, and I tried putting him on all fours, and he just kind of flopped over, and I think at that point that was kind of like the beginning of the end, basically. So, yeah, but beauvo.exe has encountered an error, needs to restart. Yeah, so chat, I'm thinking because I'm running on much sleep, we don't really seem to have enough people, and because of the circumstances, and because I now have this other audition, I'm thinking maybe, and I did get the shiny legendary yesterday as well, I'm thinking maybe we call that it for today. We are going to be doing a stream on Saturday, I was hoping for that to be like an extra stream, but let's just say we're switching Tuesday to Saturday, because I was going to do Saturday anyway. That'll be like Saturday morning, I think, say like 11 a.m. and we'll just do like 2 hours or whatever. But and because say we're switching Tuesday to Saturday, well, no, maybe we could go a bit longer, like if we have enough people. But let's just say we'll do Saturday, because we had sort of talked about that. But yeah, let's just, I think that's the universe's way of saying, yeah, just end this now and we'll do whatever. Yeah, so hey, maybe if like things are boring and slow tomorrow, maybe I'll even hop on tomorrow or something. I don't know. Maybe it'll be one of those things where like I get to tomorrow and I'm like, yeah, I think I want to stream. I don't know. So maybe keep half an eye out for that. Maybe I'll do a community post saying I might stream tomorrow and I'll definitely stream Saturday. So yeah, so it's just been a very weird evening and day and stuff like that. I kind of realized before we started the stream, I was kind of like, oh, what game do I have in the system? I was like, oh, I probably have Pokemon Scarlet. And then I was like, actually, no, I won't have Pokemon Scarlet, because I got to, you know, when I was going to play Pokemon Scarlet yesterday was when I heard him in distress, and then we just kind of like sat with him all evening and all night and all sort of all early morning. So, yeah. So I think, the universe is telling me something, and that is to stop. Did you get the hammer? I'm sorry, Kevin. Did you do anything to deserve the hammer? I don't think you probably did today. But okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Please take care. Lots of love. Sorry for the anticlimactic stream. And I didn't like any of that. And yeah, I will see you. I will definitely see you Thursday, Zonda Day. And maybe I'll come back tomorrow. But I will then also be back on Thursday, Zonda Day, Friday, and then Saturday, which is also Zonda Day. And Saturday will be the 1 year anniversary of the strike streams, and we probably will be changing up the schedule, like starting next week. But still, joking about unsubbing. Oh, okay, that deserves a hammer. Okay, so lots of love, everyone. Please take care, and I will see you all another time. Okay, so take care. And hang on, I always gotta like exit the game, don't I? Didn't even save. It's like the one time I didn't save 50 bajillion times. Can you imagine that? So take care, everyone. Lots of love. Bye.